This is the L2C Media Network, live from Fred McLeod Sports Desk in the Tom O'Neill Memorial Studios here in Jackson. This is Steve Sporty Balls, sports news and more, even karaoke, if you can dig it. I'm Harry von Stuttgart, and now with the details, the headlines, and the rest of the day in sports, here's the Baxman, Steve Baxley. Hey, hi, good evening. Welcome to the broadcast. It is a beautiful day because in some parts of the country, it's my birthday. Yay! At least midnight Eastern, it'll be my birthday. But for right now, it's just your typical average little show of shows. And wow, what can I say? But wow, we have totally made it through more of this madness. So hey, we're good. Let's get with it by going all out to our baseball scoreboard. If we can do that, thank you. Speaking of which, our scoreboard is presented, all of our scoreboards are presented by the folks at Caesars Sportsbook and Casino. Remember, we are all Caesars, but even Caesars know their limits. And if you think you've gone a little too far and you want to talk to somebody that'll help you out, why not talk to my friends over at the National Problem Gambling Helpline Network, 1-800-522-4700. That's 1-800-522-4700. And with that there said, let's talk some baseball, shall we? If we can. Unless there's there we are. Thank you, boys. Let's go to the scoreboard. Yes, we do touch these. All right. Everything is final. Wow. So let's get to it, shallst we? That's right. We shallst. All right. Let me just. There we go. Okay. Baltimore Orioles beat the New York Yankees by a score of 9-6, 6-11, 9-11-1 for the Warriors. And for the Yankees, 6-10-2. And the winning pitcher was Batista. He's got a record for 1-1 for the Orioles. And Lutage gets the loss for the Yankees. He's also 1-1. Padres beat the Phillies 2-0, 2-10-0 for the Pod. 0-8-0 for the Phils. Darvish gets the big win. He's 4-1 for the Pods. Gibson gets a loss. He's 3-2. And Rogers gets his 15th save of the season. Let's just make that move a bit. Thank you. Now you can see me. Okay. Cincinnati Reds beat the Cleveland Guardians by a score of 4-2, 4-8-0 for Reds, 2-3-1 for the Guardians. Sessa gets the win for the Reds. He's 2-0. Stefan gets the loss for the Guardians. He's 2-1. And Santillan gets his second save. Wow. All right, Mets beat the Cardinals 7-6, 7-11-2 for the Mets, 6-13-0 for the Cards. Holderman gets the win for the Mets. He's 1-0. Gallegos gets, no wins, but too big embarrassment of a loss. White Sox over the Royals 7-4, 7-14-0 for the White Sox, 4-11-0 for the Royals. Souza got the victory. That's his second. He's 2-0. Spurrier get the loss for the Royals. He's 0-1, and Hendricks gets his 12th save for the White Sox. All right. Let's keep this going and going. Red Sox beat the Mariners 12-6, 12-16-0 for the Red Sox, 6-10-1 for the Mariners. Hook gets the Big Vic for the Red Sox. He's 3-3. Kirby gets his first loss for the Mariners. He's 0-1. The Diamondbacks beat the Chicago Cubs 3-1, 3-6-2 for the Diamondbacks, 1-4-1 for the Cubbies. Gallen gets the big win. Stroman gets the loss. He's 1-4. Astros over the Rangers 5-1, 5-10-0 for the Stros, 1-6-1 for the Rangers. Valdez gets the win for the Stros. He's 3-2. Otto got blottoed by the Rangers. He's 1-2. All right. All right, here we go. We are now going to go from this to the minor leagues and start off there. Hopefully this will be an easy night. Plus, we'll also check a look at the weather forecast for you. Okay, and we are spinning it around and around and around, and we finally got it. Let's go, shall we? All right, bottom of the ninth. Albuquerque is about to win this turkey. Albuquerque leads Salt Lake 13-8, bottom of the ninth inning. Top of the eighth inning, Vegas over Reno 4-3. Bottom of the sixth inning, Tacoma over Sacramento 4-0. Final scores: Rochester over Lehigh Valley 10-9, 10-14-1 for Rochester, 9-15-3 for Lehigh Valley. Toledo over Indianapolis 4-2. 4-7-0 for Toledo, 2-5-2 for Indianapolis. That was game number one. That was, I do believe, game number two. Game number one, Indianapolis beat Toledo 8-4, 8-6-0 for Indianapolis, 4-8-1 for Toledo. All right, final and 8 in game one. Syracuse beat Buffalo 1-0, 1-6-1 for the Qs, 0-6-1 for the Buffalo. In the second game, Buffalo came out on top, 4-1, 4-6-0 for the Low, and 1-5-0 for the Qs. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but those were the actual scores. All right, Iowa over Columbus, 8-2, 8-11-1 for Iowa, 2-7-1 for Columbus. Worcester over Scranton Wilkes-Barre, 3-2, 3-5-1 for Worcester, 2-5-2 for Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Charlotte over Norfolk, 9-2. 9-6, 9-9-1 for Charlotte, 6-8-2 for Norfolk. Round Rock over Sugarland, 5-3, 5-7-1 for Round Rock, 3-5-3 for Sugarland. Oklahoma City over El Paso, 4-3, 4-6-1 for Oklahoma City, 3-8-1 for El Paso. Jacksonville over Durham by a score of 6-3, 6-7-2 for the Ville, 3-5-0 for Durham. Gwinnett over Memphis, 5-3, 5-6-0 for Gwinnett, 3-5-0 for Memphis. Omaha over St. Paul, 11-2, 11-10-0 for Omaha, 2-7-2 for St. Paul. And Louisville brings home another winner in 10 over Nashville, 3-1, 3-8-0 for Louisville, 1-7-0 for Nashville. All right. Let's go. Yeah, let's go to the AA board. And We did something incorrect there. Okay, let's. All right, here we go. Oh man, final scores. Let's go for the two baggers. Okay. Erie swept the doubleheader with New Hampshire. First game 7-0, 7-11-0 for Erie, 0-3-1 for New Hampshire. And in game two, 5-1, 5-7-0 for Erie, 1-3-0 for New Hampshire. All right. Let's just keep this going and going and going if we can. And yes, we will. All right. Okay, Richmond over Altoona, 5-4, 5-6-0 for Richmond, and 4-8-3 for Altoona. Hartford over Bowie, 5-4, 5-10-1 for Hartford, 4-7-0 for Bowie. Reading over Somerset, 12-4, 12-9-0 for Reading, 4-10-3 for Somerset. And trust me, okay, Reading. I already said the Reading Somerset score. Akron over Binghamton, 13-1, 13-17-0 for Akron, 1-2-3 for Binghamton. Tennessee over Chattanooga, 9-5. What a way to make a living. 9-12-3 for Tennessee, 5-9-1 for Chattanooga. Corpus Christi beat Fresno 9-5, 9-10-2 for Christi, 5-9-0 for the quote-unquote perfect crime, ladies and gentlemen. Arkansas over Northwest Arkansas, 5-0, 5-8-3 for Arkansas, while Midwest Arkansas oh, okay, thank you. Let's see. Let's keep going on here. Oh yeah, 5-8-3 for Arkansas, 0-3-1 for Northwest Arkansas. Mississippi over Biloxi, 9-4. 9-13-0 for Mississippi, 4-4-0 for Biloxi. Wichita over Springfield, 4-5, 6-11-1 for Wichita, 5-9-0 for Springfield. And here we go with more scores. Excuse me. Midland over San Antonio, 3-0, 3-6-0 for Midland, 0-4-1 for San Antonio. Amarillo over Tulsa, Oklahoma, obviously, 10-5, 10-5. So happy bar mitzvah. Okay. Excuse me. Birmingham over Rocket City, 14-4, 14-18. Is that 14? No, it's 16-4, 16-18-0 for Birmingham, 4-7-2 for Rocket City. Harrisburg and Portland, along with Pensacola and Montgomery, they were suspended due to rain. They will be postponed till tomorrow. That's not bad. You know why? Because anyway, let's all right. We got to hit the yeah. We got to hit let us anyway. Okay, wow. Okay, let's do the golf scores and then we'll get on with the rest of this. I've already done Ricada's promo. Ugh. Okay, let's get to some of the scoreboard from the PGA Championship in Atlanta, GA. And it's going to be a very long booth, in fact. All right, there we go. Wow, I am in need of some sleep. By the way, here are the numbers for tomorrow's second round coverage and third round coverage. All right, we keep going here. Hey, Dandelion, how you doing? You're off to sleep. So am I. I'm going to try to have a good show. Let's get you some golf news. Rory McIlroy is in the front of the herd at -5 under 65. Will Zalatoris is in second, -4, which is a big old 66. He's tied with Tom Hogue with that number and that statute. Abraham Ansier joins in the mighty chorus of 67s. Abraham Ansier and Chris Kirk took the wit and wisdoms and gave it an overhaul, and we thank everybody for their participation. Oh boy. Mm. Mm. All right, let me get another drink here. All right. Ansier and Justin Thomas, along with Matt Kuchar, are tied in a three-way with fourth place. Chris Kirk in seventh, along with Mike Pereira and Xander Schauffele and Cameron Smith and Davis Ray, Matthew Fitzpatrick, Lucas Herbert, Joaquin Neiman, and Kevin Nah. So there you go. We got a log jam. Okay, log jam oy vey. Let's get over to the NBA as we were going to, and we have game 2 going on as well. Boston beat Miami 127-102 to take the ultimate lead, ladies and gentlemen. They have tied the series. They tied the series up at a game apiece. Correct, I do believe. Yes. Yep, they evened up the Eastern Conference Final with Game 2 blowout of the Heat. Can't wait for the next day. Boom, shakaroo. All right, let's there we go. Let's take it wild and take it wide. Okay, let's I think we did the NBA. Yeah, we did. Okay, and I'm sorry if we're talking a little slow today. I just feel like it. Yep. We have now done our very best to get in the good graces of our yeah. Got a lot to do tonight, and I've already done the Rakita promo, so there you go. Let's get some more news for you here. And Nick Saban, the Alabama coach, tried to de-escalate a war of words with Aggies coach Jimbo Fisher on Thursday. Less than 24 hours after igniting an off-season war of words in college football, Nick Saban is trying to de-escalate a suddenly contentious situation. The Alabama coach, who Wednesday night singled out recruiting successes Texas A&M and Jackson State as examples of what's wrong with the new era of Name, image, and likeness backtracked his remarks during a Thursday appearance on Sirius XM's ESPNU radio, to which he apologized. The 70-year-old seven-time national champion then went on to explain that he sees collectives as a puzzling all right, here we go. As we said, the 70-year-old seven-time national champion then went on to explain that he sees collective as the primary issue with college football's present landscape amid the advent of NIL, which is name, image, and license, and rules allowing players to transfer once without sitting out a season. Collectives are the third-party nonprofit organizers that have been formed independently, of course, and happy. Yeah, well, anyway, I'm sorry. Okay. 7-year-old, I've already done that. So let's get going here. Regardless of how Saban meant to address his concerns with college football's current landscape, it invited plenty of feedback. Fisher called a press conference on Thursday morning to publicly fire back at Saban, calling his former boss a narcissist, while Texas A&M's athletic director Ross Bjork made a call to the SEC offices. The league later reprimanded both Saban and Fisher for their public criticism of another school. Jackson State coach Deion Sanders took exception to Saban's claim that the Tigers paid $1 million for top recruit Travis Hunter, calling them a flat-out lie. Now, Saban made it clear he has no problem with alumni working with agents to provide marketing opportunities for athletes with their companies and brands. Rather, collectives paying money directly to players is where Saban has an issue. Though Saban doesn't want any more issues to fuel the fire on Thursday, there should Steve Allen, and I'd be making it quick for protection. Yes, sir. And there we go, as my eyes focus on the job at hand. Yes, sir. All right, we've already done that. You want to know something? We're done. We're done with our sports. Yes. Let's see here. Okay, let's read that one. Sorry, folks. Hey, Phil, how's it going, bro? All right, let's get this showbird going here. All right, now that the 2022 NFL schedule is out, we got a better idea which teams may benefit or not from the order of which they'll be facing their opponents. But what about final records? Caesar Sportsbook has early lines on win totals for all 32 teams, but which clubs stand out as safe bets to go over or fall under? Well, glad you asked. Here are 9 early bets for 2022. Bears are under 6.5. Colts over 9.5. Browns under 9.5. Eagles over 9. Cardinals under 9. Ravens over 9.5. Cowboys under 10.5. Steelers over 7.5. Falcons under 5.5. Wow. And that ain't bad. How do the lines stack up? You'll find out tomorrow, I guess. That's right. And we got a good friend of ours, Mr. Phil, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, hero on the half shell, turtle power. Phil, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Turtles on a Half Shell, Phil Power. There you go. And by the way, I wanted to show this to you. Hopefully, I can. It's here. Yep, it's here. Went to the free comic book day here in our lovely city of Jackson, and I thought I'd show you the 2 comic books that I have procured. And the other one, of course, Stranger Things. There you go. Plus, if I'm gentle, and I know I am, I'm very gentle. There we go. Got a couple of artists to autograph some comic books. Here's Still Ill Princess. Not bad. You can see the autographs. Where are the autographs, by the way? Oh, yeah, right there. There you go. Some of the autographs. And finally, Fathom. There you go. There's Fathom right there. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Went to Nostalgia Inc. here in Jackson for Free Comic Book Day, which was May 7th. So I'm happy. I'm a happy soul. Okay, let's see. Let's get to the yes. Okay, thank you. Let's get to the PGA Championship report. And if you happen to be Tiger Woods, you better shape up, brother, because you're getting close to getting the old cutaroo. PGA Championship. That's right. Do we have the the reportage? No, we'll find it. And give us a moment here. Okay, there we go. Now, Tiger Woods hobbled literally to an opening 74 at the PGA Championships. That's right. Tiger Woods struggled mightily in the opening round, the PGA Championship at Southern Hills Country Club, where he played through significant discomfort over his closing holes and will have plenty of work to do to make the cut. Woods, in his second start since February 2021's car crash that nearly ended his career, looked good early but pushed his body to its limits, and it cost him as he gritted his teeth in pain towards the end of his opening 4 over par 74. Woods started on the back 9, and his right leg was clearly troubling him by the time he got to the par 4 7th. He had a slight limp as he approached the green at his penultimate hole before grimacing and reaching for his back after a final tee shot. The 15 times major champion, playing in a high-profile group with McIlroy and Jordan Spieth, was 2 under through 5 holes, but the mistakes started to pile up as the day went on, and he carted 5 of his 7 bogeys on his second 9. Woods, who won the PGA Championship when it was last held at Southern Hills in 2007, said he'll undergo treatment and take ice baths in a bid to reduce inflammation in his right leg before returning on Friday for his 2:36 p.m. Eastern tea time. There you go. So Tiger Woods may be out. Oy vey. Let's see. Saban apologizes for talk singling out Texas A&M and Deion Sanders work, folks. Jackson State. That's right. Less than 24 hours after igniting an off-season war of words in college football, Nick Saban. Well, we've already done the report at the top of the show. Sometimes I think coaches should just, lay low, be calm, because you might get into trouble. And the SEC did indeed reprimand both Fisher and Nick Saban for public criticism of another school. Texas A&M coach Jimbo Fisher's fiery press conference on Thursday morning, refuting Nick Saban's suggestion that the Aggies bought every player on their team, was still creating shockwaves hours after it happened. Late Thursday afternoon, SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey publicly reprimanded the two coaches for their violation of SEC bylaws related to ethical conduct for derogatory comments and public criticism of another institution's athletes' programs. Sankey's statement came after mere hours after Texas A&M athletic director Ross Bjork joined the fracas by telling Sports Illustrated that Saban's remarks violated SEC rules. No kidding. Bjork said he has already had discussions with Sankey over the matter, but Fisher doesn't think a public reprimand will do all that much. Though a squabble between two of the league's high-profile coaches may be an inconvenience for Sankey as he tries to navigate the league through a transformational time in college athletes. It certainly raises the interest in the league at a point on the calendar when college football is typically still months away from national relevance. Saban and Fisher are putting the SEC in the headlines like a deer in headlights. All right, let's boogie down, kids. Uh-huh. All right, we gonna boogie, oogie, oogie, till our cats come home. All right. Here we go. In the National Football League, let's give you a little bit of fun. The Seahawks did not address quarterbacks in the 2022 NFL Draft, even after dealing Russell Wilson to the Broncos at the start of the offseason. Coach Pete Carroll has also indicated an additional veteran trade is unlikely, downplaying speculation of potential interest in Baker Mayfield. That means the top job belongs to Geno Smith, with Carroll and offensive coordinator Shane Waldron to clean him up and get ready. Saying in recent weeks, the veteran backup is currently on track to start in 2022. 31-year-old Smith has spent the last 3 seasons in Seattle serving as Wilson's backup. He notably started 3 games last year when Wilson was injured. This is, of course, 2021, throwing 5 touchdowns and 1 interception during a 1-2 stretch lock. All right. Anyway, let's see. He was serving Wilson's backup, notably started 3 games last year while Wilson was injured, throwing 5 touchdowns, 1 interception during a 1-2 stretch. The 25-year-old Locke, a former second-round pick of the Broncos, arrived as part of the Wilson trade with great expectations and, well, not bad. The Seahawks could change course and still pursue Mayfield, who's on track to be traded or released from the Browns after Cleveland's acquisition of Deshaun Watson. But Smith has had Corolla's endorsement for the time being. All right. And what else is going on? Okay, and there's your headlines. Let's get you over to the most exciting thing in the world, and that is some soccer action. from way across the pond. That's right, in England, my friends. So let's give you the Thursday scoreboard right here, right now. In the Premier League, Everton beat Crystal Palace 3-2. Aston Villa and Barnsley tied at 1. Chelsea and Leicester City tied at 1 as well. League Two, famous suitcases. Okay, I think we did this. Everton, Chelsea won, Leicester City won. In the League Two playoffs, Port Vale over Swindon, 1-0, but they did win 6-5 on penalties. Port Vale will advance. Irish Premier Division, Shamrock Rovers over UCD, 3-0. German Bundesliga playoffs, Hertha Berlin lost to Hamburg, 1-0. Let's see. The Major League Baseball. Yeah, Major League Soccer, folks. Minnesota and LA, the Galaxy, wasn't enough. Game is on hold. You might as well say that it's rained out. If it is rained out, we're going to put a new little logo on there. Anyway, Seattle over Houston, 1-0. Nashville over Montreal, 4-1. Sporting Kansas City over Colorado Rapids, 2-1. And Vancouver Whitecaps play the Dallas Football Club in a nice clash of spectators. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's get going here. Minnesota and LA Galaxy tied at 1. Seattle over Houston, 1-0. Montreal over Nashville over Montreal, 2-1. Kansas City over Colorado, 2-1. Vancouver over Dallas, 2-1. Austin over the Los Angeles Football Club. They get a good point. I think that's 3-1. And the San Jose Earthquake, they beat the Portland Timbers by a score of 3-2. And we are thankful that this is almost done and I can hit the old sheetaroos. All right. Let's go to our little itty bitty shortcut. Doom, doom, do, 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 do. All right. Great to have you with us, kids. Okay, let's see. We got to go this way, and everything should be ready. Yes, it should. All right. In the Premier League, Everton beat Crystal Palace 3-2. Aston Villa and Burnley tied at 1, as was Chelsea and Leicester tied at 1. In the German Bundesliga regulation, it was Hamburger over Hertha Berlin, 1-0. In the Euro League, it was Olympiacos over. There we go. Let's see. Hamburg, by the way, beat Hertha Berlin 1-0. Endelou Fs over Olympiacor 77-7-4. Real Madrid over Barcelona 86-83. Okay, in the Lega A playoffs in Italy, Tortona over Valencia 73-74. Boom, boom. Check this out. A little hockey game for you in the in the 13th period, the 17th minute, St. Louis over Colorado, 3-1. Let's go for the World Championship of Hockey. USA over Great Britain, 3-0. Germany over Denmark, 1-0. Czech Republic over Latvia, 5-1. And Canada over Kazakhstan, 6-3. In Japanese baseball, it was Rakuten Golden Eagles over the Chiba Lotte Marines, 7-2. Yakut Swallows over the Hampton Tigers. Yeah, that's where I heard it too. Nomuri Giants, right in the middle of it. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Yomiuri Giants beat the Hiroshima Carp 2-1. And let's see, do we have any updates? Nope. So let's go to the South Korean Baseball League, the Korean Baseball Association. SSG Landers beat the Doosan Bears 9-3. Samsung Lions taking care of these guys. All right. S&G Lawyers took out the Doosan Banks and show those guys. Okay, man. Here we go. SSG Landers over Doosan Bears, 9-3. Samsung Lions over Hanwha Eagles, 2-1. LG Twins over KT Wiswang, 7-3. Kia Tigers over Lotte Giants, 4-2. And Kaibum Heroes over the NC over Dinos, 3-1. That was about it. In cricket, the Royal Challengers defeated the Gujarat Twins. They ran it over and over, and, well, they're stumped. Yay. All right. All right. We are nearing our end, but not before we do a little song. That's right. We're going to do a little karaoke here for you. A little karaoke. Okay, let me have that one more time. Excuse me. So there you go. We are done for the night. Yes. Well, except we're gonna do a little. I promised that we would do a little something, and we are, folks. All right, here we go. Little Frank Sinatra. We're gonna play it like we mean it, and we do. So,
Need a little crunch in your day?
Damn.
Crunch, yeah, you do.
There we go. Okay, we're going to do one song, and here we go. Little Sinatra, My Way. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I've traveled each and every highway and more. much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each chartered course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that. And may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Yes, it was my way. Let's see what I can do now. Let's see what I can do now. Why not? You want to try? You want to try a little Elton John karaoke? Why not? But I want to do this. This is pretty okay. Let's do this. Little Frank Sinatra, another one.
Not everything was built to support a big guy like me.
Yes, we all know that. When we have nothing more, we will do some karaoke. Now, Monday, we'll add some weather to our little show of shows and some entertainment. But right now, time to do this. Little Fly Me to the Moon with Frank Sinatra. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Oh! Woke up. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Hey, that wasn't bad. No, it wasn't. I'm so glad we did that. Yes. Well, I think we'll save the rest for later. That is going to wrap things up for our little sleepy time bye-bye edition of the show. Sorry for...
Markets are down. Buy the dip.
Yes.
Buy the dip. Sell everything. Sell
Yeah, you sell everything. I'm not. I'm sticking around. Folks, that's going to wrap things up for us. We did your entertainment, we did your sports, and we did a whole lot more, even freaking fall asleep. I think it's because I had a big old supper tonight of homemade spaghetti. I had spaghetti tonight, and I'm paying for it too. So we will come back tomorrow night, 11:35 Eastern, for the Friday edition of this very program, and we hope you'll tune in and watch. I am Steve, the Baxman Baxley, and for everybody who has been involved in this, mainly me, myself, and I, and my cat behind the camera. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, and we will talk to you tomorrow night, 11:35. I'm going to zap over to Phil's stream and see if they're still doing it. But we thank you as well. This has been a presentation of Sleepy Go Bye-Bye and Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the fun folks over at the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. We will see you tomorrow night. Thank you, and we'll be wide awake. Expect the unexpected on this show. Trust me. See you later.